Hey guys, this is Maniac.
And I'm Pletcher, and it's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
It's been a while since we let me adjust my camera here for real quick. It's been a while since we have done a discussion video. We've
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
well, I mean,
Except the Pletcher is bad at games.
yeah, we did
But-
that because you just wanted to make a 10-minute video of trolling me, asshole.
Nah, we'll make a video of something that's bad about me too. Although I can't see very much being bad about me.
And
Yeah.
and with that God complex comment, we're gonna move on to our our topic of the day. We're gonna talk Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil 8. If you're looking at my camera, ignore the toy knife in the corner of my room. My son was playing with it the other day, so it's not real.
Well, and first off, I wanted to make this video because Pletcher was being an asshole to me whenever he said that we were recording Resident Evil 7. I haven't even played the game, and he beat the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to be an asshole back to him because I beat Resident Evil Village, and he hasn't beat it.
No,
So-
I think I'm close though. I just beat the what's that guy's name? Morano.
Yeah, the icky
The guy that
hunchback dude.
Yeah, that like pukes on you and stuff, and he turns into a big fish.
Yeah.
I just beat him, and I'm back in the village, looking at Heisenberg talk shit and write on the walls and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, very similar to Lucas and his games in Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, I was gonna
But-
point that out, but you already did it for me. So
Yep. So, yeah, I guess first off, like the review, I guess talking about the gameplay and the game itself would be, this is very, like, I guess off of what Resident Evil normally does, because they normally focus on zombies and, like, other stuff like that.
right, for the most part,
And
they've been branching off recently, which I can appreciate. You can only do zombies so many ways before it becomes boring.
yeah, because the community is oversaturated with zombies,
Yeah,
and like I said to Pletcher and Pineapple, is that if you want a good like werewolf like fighting game, kind of like Van Helsing, this is the game to play.
yeah,
And-
for sure.
And like, I guess if you don't, then don't play it. But I can definitely say that the fun factor is there, like
Oh, yeah.
whether or not there's zombies
Oh,
or
yeah.
werewolves.
Because it keeps
So
you on
like,
your
yeah,
toes.
it's, huh?
The game itself just kind of like keeps you on your toes. You don't know what to expect. For
Yeah.
example, I don't even know how to pronounce it. The Benevito house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the creepy doll.
Yeah, fuck that place.
Yeah, that creepy. Right, spoiler alert! If anybody hasn't played the game or hasn't beat it or anything or got that far, the doll house, like I guess it's like an estate. It's really the fucking creepiest thing you have ever seen in your entire life. Like it is. Like, it doesn't start out creepy. It starts just like, spoiler alert. Obviously.
Once you get into the basement.
Yeah, once you get into the basement, like once you walk into the house, it's like an old-fashioned house.
Yeah,
You're like, oh, this is cool. But then you go down the
basement. That's when it starts
elevator
getting
into
weird.
the basement, and then there's a life-size Mia doll you have to take apart, and then like once you open the door, which you have to go through the puzzle, it gets
Maniac,
the
you there?
creepiest thing. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I lost
I
you for a
accidentally
second.
muted my phone with my kneecap.
Oh.
But yeah, so it's the fucking creepiest thing you've ever seen without giving actual
Yeah.
like
Well, because like
spoilers.
they said that I could have swore I saw an article that they said that they didn't make Resident Evil Village as scary as Resident Evil 7.
They made it scarier.
I don't. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could say that. There's a lot more enemies for sure. There's more than just the molded that was in Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
Which I think is a better of an upgrade because I got tired of fighting the same monster. 5 different times.
Over and over again, just in different forms.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after you go through Heisen,
don't spoil it for me.
It's not a spoiler. It's just, once you go through Heisenberg's factory and escape, the game is definitely different than me and Pletcher thought it was going to be.
Yeah, because the last thing I remember,
there are a lot of twists and turns in this game.
Yeah, because I remember when we were talking about it before, I thought that Chris was going to be the bad guy. So
yep.
As it looks right now, it still kind of seems that way, where he's kind of working with it. But I don't know, because the last thing I remember was whenever I got into the house where you have to turn the power on to let the water out.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. He was there, and he was being a fucking asshole, like he always is in this game. The 2 times that I've seen him.
Yep.
So
you'll definitely appreciate the twist they put in this game.
Yeah. And apparently it's gonna continue. I think because Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9 are like a trilogy of Ethan Winters. So the next game.
You'll find out.
Yeah, I'll find out.
Spoiler.
No.
Well,
if it's something that I haven't gotten to, don't talk about it, or I'm gonna hang up the phone.
Earmuff it. Earmuff it.
Okay, hold on. I don't know. I'm gonna take.
Tell me when you're earmuffed.
Well, I don't know. But hold on. Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds, and then I'll put my earbuds back in.
Okay, tell me when.
All right, go.
All right, spoiler alert. The end of the game. It's not a trilogy. It's just the two games. Resident Evil 7 and 8 is the trilogy, or I guess duo of Ethan Winters. So, sorry for anybody that hasn't played the game. I gave you a spoiler alert. It's not what Pletcher thinks it is. Alright. I'm going to edit out what's left over of these 30 seconds.
Alright, putting them back in. Alright, are you done?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm done.
Okay, cool. I just don't want to know about it because this was such a hyped up game. It's like one of the only games that... Well, not only, but it's like one of the games that I've actually consistently played since it's released with the little bit of time that I have. So,
yeah,
I don't want it spoiled for me.
Like the cover, how it's like Chris and a werewolf on the other side. That's very deceiving.
Don't. Oh. Okay.
I'm just saying. No.
Whatever.
You haven't seen Chris as a werewolf yet, and you've seen him twice, right?
Yeah.
So.
Okay. But yeah, so I guess we'll move on because I don't want to hear anything else. There's a lot more weapons in the game, too.
Sorry, what?
There's a lot more weapons in this game compared to
Resident
way
more
7.
Weapons.
And I like the Duke. The Duke is like the main dude.
Yeah, the Duke, he's like...
I want to eat food with him.
Yeah, he's... Yeah, he never betrays you, ever.
Ever.
And, yeah,
I will say, though...
He helps you out further into the game.
Yeah. I will say, I thought Lady Demetrice was going to be in this a lot more than she was. They hyped her up way too much.
Yeah, they really focused on her for,
the whole entire campaign. And, I guess it worked, because, sex sells, so...
Yeah, but, they're really, even focusing on her for, the SFM stuff, it's all Lady Demetrice and everything.
Yeah. It was all her.
Why
I thought
not
she was
Lady Miranda?
And they didn't mention. I guess it was good that they didn't because they didn't say anything else about any of the areas, at least that I saw or paid attention to. Like, I thought it was going to be specifically in that castle.
Yeah,
and that was like a
that's
fraction
what I thought
of what it was.
Yeah, I didn't know like the village was actually going to be like
The central
I guess
hub.
like the base of operations.
I didn't
or something.
realize that the title of the game was going to be where I stayed the most.
Yeah, I can say I didn't get the treasure in the castle.
Neither did I. And I tried to get back in,
the-
and you can't get back in.
You can get back in like right before you leave.
Yeah, no,
But
I didn't do that.
I turned around and went back in because I didn't get the treasure, and then I like encountered like 8 like whatever those walking skeletons are, and I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm out of here.
Oh, you pussy.
So-
I'd have fought them. I'd have went in guns blazing like
Fought
I
them
always
and
do.
died. But I got the treasure at the Benevito
So did
house.
I. And fuck that thing, dude. Spoiler alert. That son of a bitch can go die in a fire. Because that shit scared the hell out of me. Because I was playing and
Yeah,
I
that
wasn't
was the
expecting
creepiest
it.
part
and
in
so,
the
like,
entire game.
Like, I was sprinting, and as soon as it popped out, I about threw my controller at my brand new TV. Like, I freaked out.
Yeah, like, spoiler alert. I know that Pletcher got through this, so I can say.
Yeah.
When I heard the baby, like, crying, I'm like, okay. Like, it's normal.
That
But
was
then,
another
you
section.
walk a little bit... Yeah, like,
where-
you walk a little bit further down the hallway, and the head is the size of the fucking hallway.
Dude, story time before we continue. So I was playing that. My son was in the computer room playing on the computer. And I was like running kind of. And every single fucking time that thing jumped out, I screamed across my house.
Yeah,
and
it was
my
terrifying.
son thought it was the funniest shit he's ever seen. And I wasn't trying to be
like-
funny. Like, I was legitimately screaming because I legitimately got jump scared. And he thought it was so funny, and I about wanted to drop kick his ass next.
Yeah, I don't know what is so creepy about like little children and babies, but it fucking works.
Well, it was just the fact that, like, it just jumped out at me. Like, I was running down the hallway, and then all of a sudden it just showed up. And I wanted to, like, after I finished the third part,
Like, you followed the umbilical cord through the hallway, right?
I thought
like,
it was,
you had to.
unless I was just, like, too creeped out, I thought it was, like, bloodstains. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, that fucking Mia thing came to life or something. I couldn't remember what I was thinking, but...
That was an umbilical cord.
Oh, shit. But, like, I thought you could go back and fight it, so after I finished the third part with the fish dude...
That's what I thought.
I went back, and you couldn't go back on... You could go back into the house, but you couldn't access the elevator. I was pissed. I wanted to go back and fight it.
Well, yeah, like, I like, you know, spoiler alert, anytime that you had your weapons taken away in the Benevito house.
Yes, when you got him back,
And-
I wanted to go down and fight it.
Yeah, like, so, like, I thought that nothing could hurt you, and it was kind of just like a puzzle house.
Nope.
So, like, I didn't think that, like, you could die in that house, so I just kept walking forward into the baby's face, and it fucking, like, it killed me. Like, it's just like, you are dead. I'm like, oh, okay.
I got killed
guess you
more
can die.
times doing the puzzle while I was trying to
The
working on.
puzzle in Mia's body?
No, when I was on the third part, when that fish thing was swimming through the water, I died more times
Oh,
because
yeah.
I wasn't fast enough more than anything else in this game. I died like 4 or
Yeah,
5 times in just that section alone.
Yeah, that section, I didn't die, but I was just lost. Like, I had no idea where to go for like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, this goes there.
I never got lost, but I
Like,
did.
I was
just too slow at times. I guess I just didn't time it right or whatever else. So I never, I didn't die anywhere else as much. I don't think I died in the castle at all. No, I did. I got killed by Demetrice down in the dungeon one time after she cut my hand off.
Oh, the first time that you lost your hand?
Yeah, your right hand when you're going to pull the switch on the door and she cuts your arm
Yeah.
off, she cut your hand off. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got lost and I got cornered pretty much because I was like, oh shit. And I turned around, she was right there and she killed me.
Yeah, I think you were talking like with me on the phone while you were doing that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I never died there, but like I just thought that like you lost your hand. I just thought it was like permanent.
Of course
And
not.
like that
The magic of the chem fluid and a green herb
yeah,
is more powerful than anything else in the world.
it even like it re-sews like stitches.
Yeah. And I think I died one time in the Castle Benevito house. And I think I just lost Maniac again.
You didn't lose me. Oh.
Dude.
Sorry you lost me.
What do you keep doing to your phone?
I think I'm accidentally hitting the mute button with my kneecap.
Oh.
I'll move it away from my kneecap.
But
Okay.
But I mean,
So,
I guess
I guess that
we
we
went
can
more
leave
off
the
of
Heisenberg factory to your imagination.
Yeah.
Since
Well, what I'm gonna, like I said,
Fletcher
when we're
hasn't
done with
got
this,
there.
I gotta run to the store, and then I'm gonna come back. If I have some time, I'm gonna play a little bit more of it.
Yeah.
But
So, yeah, I guess we'll leave
this went more.
Heisenberg
This was more of just like,
and Lady Miranda to your imagination.
yeah. So I guess I'm about 60% done with the game. I guess 65%. If I have Heisenberg and then Mother Miranda.
The Heisenberg, well, at least for me, that took the longest.
Okay.
Just getting through the factory.
Yeah, I got through the part 3, the fish dude. I can't pronounce his name, so I'm sorry, but
Yeah, whatever.
I finished him the fastest. He was really quick.
Yeah, Benevito and the fish guy, they were the shortest.
Yeah,
Like, at least for me.
the Demetrius Castle, that took about what I expected. It took me, because I don't really get to play all the time. It took me about 3 days worth of gameplay of me playing the game to get past everything.
Yeah, for me, like, just, well, I tend to wander around.
Yeah,
and,
that's
like,
what I do,
look
especially
at
in Resident
other
Evil games.
stuff.
I'll look and I'll try to find everything, especially with the way they've implemented it in the map this time, where it's like search completed, search currently searching.
Yeah,
So I'll walk
Yeah,
around and
still
I'll find
searching.
everything. Try to, anyway.
blue was completely searched, red was still searching.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but, yeah, like, I don't know how long it normally takes, but I got through the castle, Benevito, and the fish guy all in one night, and then I quit.
Yeah, no,
I think that was...
It took me like 3 days to get past Castle Demetrius. I guess total, it took me like 2 days to do the Benevito house, only because when I say like I play for like a day, I probably play like maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
So that, and then like when I have time to play.
When you got stuck on the Benevito, like, I guess the boss kind of...
Yeah, I couldn't find her for a while. That was the one thing I asked you to help me with. I mean, that really wasn't anything crazy, but...
No. Well, it's just her location.
Yeah, that was the only thing I asked for help on. But all in all, I'm enjoying it a lot more than Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, like...
I know that it's kind of like mixed. From what I know, I think IGN gave it an 8 out of 10, so... I mean, that means it's good, but I mean...
Yeah, like, I'm definitely... Like, whether or not there's molded or werewolves or zombies, like, I just enjoy a game if it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it doesn't have to... Well, I mean, like, sometimes it has to live up to the name, but
It does,
Resident
though.
Evil... Like, Resident Evil, it's not like there's any... It's not like zombie evil.
No.
Like, you can expand onto
That
anything
lore,
that's
yeah,
evil,
exactly.
pretty much. So I guess, like, werewolves, they do work.
Maniac.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. But,
I think my phone mutes itself sometimes whenever it turns off.
oh.
But, anyways.
But yeah, so like...
Yeah, this...
That's like one thing I hate people, like when I see like threads and stuff online, like people say, oh, well, it's not zombies, so it's not Resident Evil. That doesn't, like, I hate when people nitpick like that. It's so stupid when people nitpick little shit like that. It's just like console war people who like bitch and moan about Xbox between PlayStation and stuff like that. It's so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
You got these grown
Yeah,
adults
well-
that are bitching about consoles and fighting with people on consoles and stuff like that, and they're bitching about Resident Evil not having zombies. Like,
Well, I mean, I guess, like, for all the previous reviews we've done, it's been the fun factor, gameplay, graphics, stability, and
well, you're playing on a 1X, and I'm playing on a Series X, so the graphical
Setup.
difference is probably going to be a little bit different between you and I. But I will say
the
it's-
graphics can't be much better. Like, maybe a little bit better, but,
Yeah,
like, I guess the fun factor, it's definitely there.
yeah. Fun factor is definitely the most. we
The
can do.
graphics
are there.
The graphics are there.
Gameplay's there.
The gameplay. So, like, I guess if you do enjoy, like, horror games and action game, this is definitely a more actiony game
Than Resident Evil 7.
like they've had. Yeah.
Resident
And-
Evil 5 and 6 took it to a different level, especially with Chris's campaign in 6. But this is a good combination of both, I think, between Resident Evil 7 with the solidarity and the suspense versus like Resident Evil 5 where it was like super action packed oriented.
Resident Evil 6, more or less. Resident Evil 5, they still had puzzles.
Yeah,
Resident
okay.
Evil 6, they really didn't have. Ada's campaign was pretty much just puzzles, like, straight through.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah, it was a good game.
yeah. So
I'm giving it a good score. That's just my opinion, though.
yeah, if you like horror games and action games, then
It's a good.
Resident Evil Village is
It-
definitely a good game.
Yeah, it
to
fills
play.
that sweet spot of both for me. Like, there's times where I'm at the edge of my seat, and other times I'm like, all right, I'm fighting a bunch of a group of enemies, which that's fine too. It keeps you from getting bored, I guess.
Yeah,
But
yeah, and it after I beat the game, there was definitely I didn't expect the twist that they threw in there.
and it
Like,
all
it
is
would-
leading to Resident Evil 9, which has been in development before Resident Evil Village even came out. So
But yeah. So this has been over 22 minutes long.
yeah, for real.
So let's wrap this up.
All right, yeah.
But
it's a good
yeah,
game.
So
If you want to buy
It's
it,
a
buy
good
it full
game.
price. If you want to wait for a sale, go ahead. Because it comes with the what is that? Resident Evil
Resident Evil
Reverse or something
Reverse.
like that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
and that's
So
gives it replayability as well, especially if you got friends online to play with.
yeah, if you like horror and action, then it's definitely
Worth
a
the
game
buy.
to get.
Yeah.
Yep.
With that being
So-
said, I guess we're gonna call it quits.
Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Maniac,
And I'm Pletcher.
and we will catch you guys next time.
Yes, sir.